Social processes in society are increasingly determined by flows of people, goods, money and especially information. Public-private partners in the security domain are increasingly dependent on reliable information. The partners in the security domain are increasingly focusing on so-called nodal junctions to access, share and use this information-driven security. This also applies to crisis, crime and terror. The net-centric security chain in the regional control room for the south of the Netherlands is an example where public and private information flows converge.
I really like the idea of the private-public sector information sharing. I think it's a really novel concept. As I mentioned to you before, I haven't seen a lot of institutions or organizations doing this in the United States. So I think this is one of those ideas that would be very valuable coming back across the Atlantic to the US for implementation.
This regional control room is a nodal junction of infrastructural net-centric networks for 7 police regions in the south of the Netherlands. The net-centrically node is connected to the safety chain as a direct result of a Brainport program, net-centric work by means of a common operational picture.
I like the Eagle application, I like what you guys are doing with Surface, I like what you're doing with ArcGIS Server, so there's really a lot to like about what's happening here. So Microsoft is very happy to support this and very happy to work with you guys moving forward to add additional capability in subsequent phases.
Brainport forms a European top technology region, the linchpin of a network that stretches out over the southeastern regions of the Netherlands and the national borders. It is an economically powerful area with a wide variety of commercial activities and international and technically prominent companies. Trade and industry, education and knowledge institutes and the government are collaborating closely to further enhance the competitiveness of the region. Partner of the Brainport Foundation is the CrimiNee Foundation. CrimiNee Foundation is carrying out several safety programs. The unique characteristic of this foundation, which has been dubbed CrimiNee, or No to Crime in English, is that it is a public-private partnership between the government and the business community. The CrimiNee Foundation functions as an operational field lab, examining all sorts of technologies for their practical feasibility.
We found a great partner in CrimiNee to be able to work with them and continue, extend and build upon the solution that is Fusion Core. We chose the Netherlands because of the strong information sharing partnerships that are already going on here and the strong reliance on information technology to support the public safety mission.
Net-centric work by means of a common operational picture is a good example of this. A project that can be imitated elsewhere in Europe. The combination of public and private participation gives the CrimiNee Foundation extra striking power. Companies and organizations form the eyes and ears of the foundation, and the police and detective force take responsibility for the investigation. The result is maximum synergy. This is why intensive cooperation between private and public parties has also been opted for in the case net-centric work by means of a common operational picture. The net-centric security chain of the regional control room consists of intelligent cameras and detection technology, including automatic license plate recognition used in local projects. These projects and several private control rooms are connected to the regional control room by an affordable fiber optic network. Private security guards and police observe and record the video feeds and other signals from public and private domains, such as city centers, business parks, shopping areas and parking lots. Additionally, video feeds and smart sensors used in special projects can be professionally and quickly accessed. Examples of these projects are Queen's Day 2010 and 2011 in the city of Middelburg and Thorn. and the secure lane between the corridor Rotterdam, Eindhoven and Venlo, vice versa. The net-centric security chain of the regional control room is more than just smart camera surveillance and sensors. By disclosing visible and invisible information, preconditions are created to control the information processes. Contact between private control rooms and the police used to take place by telephone. This often caused confusion, because both parties formed a different notion of the situation. By using a situational image, based on a map, civil services, like the police, can be notified more quickly and more accurately. Information-driven integrated security is realized in a collaboration of several disciplines in the field of public order and safety. In common control rooms of police, fire and municipal health services, single alarms or voice messages are combined. When information also contains verified video material from the regional control room, information is more reliable to the common control rooms and to the regional departments responsible for processing the information. Participating public-private parties add data to the map image, based on detailed digital maps and aerials. Each party adds its own data to the image and has access to the submitted data of other parties. This creates a common operating picture that is used as a starting point for further action by private security agencies and civil services like police, fire department and municipal health services. By using this procedure, the police, when called in, will be able to quickly assess the situation when viewing the data that has already been added by private-public parties. This enables civil services, like the police, to be deployed faster and more efficiently, which leads to better crime fighting, prevention of crime or other calamities. In addition to maps and aerials, the system is also connected to numerous cameras and other sensors, which makes it possible to quickly switch to live images of a reported or suspected crime scene. In the regional control room, all visible and invisible information coming from the connected systems is directed by a police officer. In appropriate cases, the director may decide to stream live and high-quality video or other information to the common control rooms of the connected police regions. Actual practice has shown that the efficient use of information and geoinformation from different sources resolved incidents so quickly that they led to a crisis. The underlying GIS technology, which is being used in the regional control room, is the same technology that will be used in a new National Crisis Management System, NCMS 2.0. This means that in the future, the system of the regional control room can be easily connected to the national system. This method keeps chain and system failure down to a minimum. CrimiNee and members of the Dutch Foundation of Technology and Safety Foundation work closely together in this Brainport operational field lab with Geodan, Esri and Microsoft. In this public-private partnership, a new impulse is given to work closer with the private security industry.
What's been very interesting about our experiences here is there's a lot of overlap between the workflows of the fusion centers in the United States for collecting data about suspicious activity to try and connect the dots to solve crime and terrorism problems in the United States, in very similar workflows to hear what's being applied in the Netherlands. But what's very exciting is the application of this towards public-private partnerships, to be able to get data from both the general public, business owners, and police organizations to be able to do analytics to find solutions to problems that are affecting this area.
The public-private partners closely work together in the Brainport region, developing new generation security products and services. Science and daily practice meet each other in Brainport.